Capricorn, welcome to your intimate tarot reading. I hope you are well. I hope you're fabulous. If this is not of interest to you, your career tarot is out today as well. Okay? Again, for those of you who are new and you'd like to know why I read intimate tarot, specifically sexual energy, it's in the description box, yeah? I put it in the description box to save myself time because while a lot of you get it, you've been around the channel, you've seen what it is, you know what it's about. Many of you do not. There you go. Description box. Okay? Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Capricorn sexual energy. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Capricorn sexual energy. What's going on? This is the Tarot deck of Sexual Magic, respectively. It's great for general tarot as well as allows me to pick up on some specifics, which is really cool. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Capricorn sexual energy. Let's start with that recent past. Sexual energy in the recent past, please. Sexual energy for the recent past, Capricorn. To you? That's awesome! Good job! Good job, Capricorn! That's you! You're opening. You were yourself. Brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. You were yourself. Sexual energy, in other words, was on point. You know who you are. You know what you're about in terms of your sexual energy. This is always a good thing. So for those of you who are new and you need a little help on this, Christina, it's not all about the sexual energy. No shit. That's why I put it in the description box so you can see why I do it. We need to understand our sexual energy. That way we know what we're bringing to a relationship table, and also helps us understand what we're receiving. What does our sexual language speak about us, and how does it contribute to our love lives, or how does it take away from it? That's why we're here. So that's why it's very impressive to me that your power card dropped opening position. That's beautiful. That tells me that at least in the recent past, you were yourself. You understood what your sexual energy was about, where it was going, why. Now, I will clarify, of course, but that's just brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. You're very much in touch with your sexual energy, your body, your physical form, all that good stuff. That's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. That's brilliant. All right. Show me that current sexual energy, please. Whether or not you're connecting with somebody, I don't know. I just know that you were in your true form and in touch with who you are. Okay, so regardless, it does not matter. Show me the current sexual energy, please. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Capricorn. Show me that current sexual... Okay. The Tower. There has been some changes there. What's crossing? What's crossing? What is crossing? What's crossing the sexual energy? Six of Swords. There has been changes, all right. There has been changes, all right. The flow of your sexual energy has been disrupted. Moving on away from it. I don't know if you brought that about or if it was brought upon you. I don't quite know. I just know that your sexual energy says, hold on. Radical change. I went from a place of knowing what my sexual energy was about, or being in touch with it. I will clarify. The opposite might be true. Doesn't matter. You're still here. So that tells me it's quite powerful. Okay. And then we have the Tower. It's a radical change of sexual energy. It has started to move away from something. The Six of Swords there. Now, whether or not it's a person, I don't know. But it suggests almost a radical shift. I mean, a radical, swift shift in your sexual energy, or you want there to be. Could be hypothetical. If that Tower is under your control, then perhaps you would like your sexual energy to move into a different direction. Whoa. Oh, I can't wait to clarify this shit. This is fascinating. Oh, which reminds me, we shouldn't run into overtime, but in case we do, I'll let you know. I might have to pause the video, but I will get back to it, okay? That happens to me all the time. Mine tend to run over an hour, and I did your career tarot already, so there you go. Sometimes I have to have breaks. Okay, who is surrounding? Is there anyone surrounding? Is there anyone surrounding? Is there anyone surrounding Capricorn? Is there anyone surrounding, please? Is there anyone surrounding Capricorn? stars could literally be an Aquarius, does not have to be, but somebody who represents wish fulfillment of the highest order. I know we say wish fulfillment like it's so easy. I wish people would stop saying that, but it's also not true. I mean, it's also not true. It is wish fulfillment of the highest order, but as I was explaining, I don't remember who. It's so easy to wish for the stars because they're so far away. It's kind of like it's a nice wish, right? But the thing is, we are capable of reaching the stars. We are made of stars, as my logo says. It's just harder. It's just harder. It's easy to live under the sun. The stars are much more complicated. But it is a wish fulfillment. Somebody who's surrounding you, their sexual energy seems to resonate with you in a way that suggests it's everything I want. So, we'll see. We shall see. What is their sexual energy towards Capricorn? What is this person's sexual energy towards Capricorn, please? Six of Wands. They have a certain level of confidence towards you. It feels good. It feels correct. They get a little fire around you. They get a little extra hitch in their giddy up. That kind of thing. There's some pride surrounding this person. A little bit of a chase attached to their energy too. I can't say that that's not there. It is there. There is a little bit of a chase attached to this person's energy. They either feel like they're in a position of chasing you or that you are in a position of chasing them. I don't know. But the Six of Wands from their sexual energy towards you, yeah, there's confidence here. They feel good around you. They feel sexy around you. And you perceive them as being your wish and hope. At least on the sexual level. Whether or not it goes deeper, that's why I do sexual tarot. You get it? You see how it all comes home? That's why we clarify, honey. That's why we clarify anything. That's why I clarified love readings. You know, just because you're showing me love on the surface doesn't mean it's being executed. It's the same damn thing with sexual energy. You know, hence why I do it. It adds another lens to the perspective. Okay, show me strengths, please. I gotta break this one down. It's like your sexual energy went stop, change direction. I don't quite know. I don't quite know. I gotta see this. It's like a red light, green light. I'm not quite sure. I gotta see this. That's the energy interception is real, man. It's, you know how it is when you pull up to a four-way stop and there's four cars that pull up to a four-way stop at the same time. It's kind of like that. There's some confusion here about who goes first. Okay. Let's bring it down. Show me strengths, please. There are some large concepts attached to this. There is. Show me strengths, please. Show me strengths, please. Show me sexual strengths, please, for Capricorn. Right. Page of Wands, you're willing to initiate. Okay. Well, that's good. You got to start somewhere, right? You're willing to initiate. You're willing to engage. You're willing to flirt a little bit. I'd like to take that beyond the page. So that tells me this is kind of more introductory. Okay. As opposed to established. You know, because if you're perceiving someone as the stars in terms of your sexual wish fulfillment, but you're rocking a page under strength, that tells me it's a little more introductory. It's a little curious. It's a little shy. All right? But willing to initiate, willing to converse, willing to flirt, you know, that kind of thing. Excuse me. Okay. Any obstacles, please, in this connection, other than shock? Any obstacles, please? Obstacles, issues. Obstacles or issues, please. Obstacles or issues, please. Taking action. Capricorn! What do you mean taking action? What do you mean taking action? Who are you talking to? That's a truth for somebody. Oh, taking action. Ooh. Ooh. Taking action. Ooh. Whose job is it at the four-way stop to get the cars? Who goes first? Who goes first? Oh my. Knight of Swords, how do we take action? Oh, okay, so we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't bridged that gap. I see your willingness to communicate, to flirt, to get the spark going, right? They have that kind of, I feel good around Capricorn too. There is a little bit of chase attached to this energy. Hopefully it's not extreme. Because it is looking introductory to me. In other words, you two haven't gotten to that point. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Ten of Wands. Okay. I got news for you. That does not make this any easier. I need to clarify this. The strain is going to get bigger the more we don't engage the way we don't want to. I mean, the way we want to. You clearly want to engage with somebody's sexual energy. Clearly. And the more we don't, the bigger that strain gets. Now, in this deck, the Ten of Wands is unique. And for those of you who have been around the channel long enough, you are already smiling. Because you know what it means. In this deck, it is the card of first penetration. Like I said, we haven't gotten there yet. The obstacle by far is that Knight of Swords. Taking action. Where rubber meets the road. Making it happen. Capping. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Now, let's take the concept of first sexual encounter off the table. This is some real tarot shit. This is why I'm here. This is why I do what I do. People are uncomfortable with this shit. This is why I talk about it. We need more of it, not less. Let's take the first sexual encounter off the table. Okay? In the generic tarot-verse world of doing basic reading, the longer we don't engage in this connection the way we want, the longer we don't engage in this connection sexually the way we want, the bigger that tension gets. Ten of Wands. So if we don't reap that energetic sow between the two of you, that real world tension gets harder and harder to bear. Okay? Let's start breaking it down. Three of Cups, connecting and or reconnecting. Look. Someone can either meet you where you are or they can't. And that includes all our energies. Okay? Be it in love, life, sex, you name it. They are showing me some energy towards you that's positive. You perceive their energy more on the star side of things. Okay? So it's not like a casual thing to you. You're strongly magnetized to it. They're showing me a Six of Wands back towards you in terms of their sexual energy. It's flirtatious. They have a certain level of confidence attached to them. There's also a kind of teaser chase element here. I don't like that. But that can be fun too, again, if you're on the introductory. Now, this has been going on for years. It's not so fun. It is time to make something happen, okay? You know, if this has been going on for years, this little teaser chase shit isn't fun. No. But when you first meet somebody, yeah, it's a little appropriate. Sure, it matches the energy of... tell me your sign. Okay, that's fine. It's like, maybe I'll call you later. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly normal when you start engaging with somebody in that way. But we can't sustain that. But that's what's going to happen if we try to sustain that energy without engaging in it more. It's going to become a big strain and a sexual strain and a sexual burden. Okay, show me the devil. Show me Capricorn. Show me Capricorn, please. Show me the devil, please. For that Capricorn energy, show me the devil, please. King of Pentacles. Yeah, you got no shit. You might be a double, triple earth, eh? God, your experience, your sexual energy and your physical energy, your comfort zone with yourself and your physical form is on point. Like, seriously, it's on point. Very in tune with the earth. Very sensual you are. You're a very sensual creature. All earth signs tend to be, more so if you have Taurus in your chart. But yeah, it's great. You are very founded in your sexual energy. You are very comfortable with it. Good for you. Good for you. You know what you like. You know how you like it. And it's built on the premise of knowing yourself. right? King and Queen of Pentacles, they know what their comfort zone is. Okay, they know what turns them on. They know what they just know. They know how to nurture their own sexual energy, and they know by default how to handle typically someone else's sexual energy for that very reason. So if you're comfortable with your own sexual energy, you're going to be comfortable navigating someone else's sexual energy. That's usually how it goes. If you know how to take care of yourself, you should know how to take care of someone else, sexual or otherwise. Okay. So I'm looking at a Capricorn today who's like, I'm very comfortable with my sexual self and my sexual identity. It is built on many, many years of foundation and experience, Christina. Yeah, I see that. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Your very strong sense of self here, your sexual energy, like, and somebody's got your attention, like somebody got your attention. But yeah, no, your sexual energy, it's strong, it's potent, it's sensual, you know, it's very in touch with itself. It knows what it likes and knows what it doesn't like. It's great. I wish more people knew that about their sexual energy. I swear to God. I swear to God. I wish more people were in touch with their sexual energy. You know, people act like it doesn't exist unless there's someone else there to provoke it. No. You have sexual energy regardless of someone being in your life or not. So the more you know about your own sexual energy, therefore, you know what you're dealing with and what you're bringing to a relationship. Is it the whole relationship? No. That's why I read sexual tarot. It's because it gives us another working lens to understand our relationship energy. So it looks like you got, at least in the past, you were very much in touch with yourself. Very earthy, very strong qualities. And the star. It's Capricorn, honey, your energy's been telling, I've been looking for the star all my life. I've been looking for the star all my life. Someone who could meet me on my plane of sexual existence. Oh! Have you now? Many have applied. Many have applied. None have been accepted. Damn. I don't know how far this runs for, and I'm not trying to make light of it because I actually understand this in my own way. Someone that you could meet who's more on your sexual level. Again, does that constitute a whole relationship? No. But look what you're bringing to it in that side of yourself. So again, the more you understand what you want and what you're about, the more likely you are to acquire that which you want the most. In other words, can someone meet you where you are? If that's the energy you're putting out, you want someone to meet you there, right? So attached to you is a star. Your sense of fulfillment, both in the physical world, okay, in terms of your actual environment, stability, home, structure, love, care, support. P.S. I'm bringing a lot to the sexual energy here. I know what I'm like. I know what I'm about. And it's not just me. I understand it's a two-way street. You're packing a lot here. The star is attached to you. Your biggest thing here is I would just like someone to meet me there. In that same way, I would love to know what that's like. And it's like, many have applied. None have been accepted. I don't know why, but it's attached to you. It's attached to you. It's not enough to just have your sexual wants and needs met. No. It's more than that. You know, with the King and Queen of Pentacles, it's about reciprocation and respect of the self, self-love. So part of your sexual identity you have identified is self-love, and I agree with you. Okay, and I want someone to meet you there. If that's your goal, that's where I want someone to meet you there. If you understand part of self-love is your sexual energy, then that is correct for you. So I want someone to harmonize with you in that way, okay? That's what I'm talking about. What the hell is this tower? What the hell is this tower and the Six of Swords? Show me this tower, please. Show me the tower, please. Show me this tower, please. Because I got 2 stars, or at least you've identified this person as a star. I've been wanting a star all my life. Oh my. Show me the tower, please. Oh, the Hierophant. Oh! Over the tower. Oh, pray tell. Why is your reading so fucking intriguing? Again, you might have some very strong Taurus in your chart. We're also showing double Aquarius here. Wow. What's he saying? What's the Hierophant saying? You have to give yourself permission to change. Of course, when you take away all the fussiness and the layers of the Hierophant, he boils down to two things: permission, and that falls down to yes or no. Okay? He represents permission. I give you permission to proceed. I do not give you permission to proceed. That's why he holds the two fingers. Permission granted, permission denied. Okay? That's it. That's all he boils down to. Now, on the bigger surface of things, commitment. All right? Not just marital. Please don't think like that. That drives me crazy. Commitment. In this respect, the Hierophant is over the tower. Do I give myself permission to change? Do I commit to change? We are questioning change here, and it is not peanuts. This is big. This is kind of big. It ain't peanuts, honey. You ain't at the circus. There's something here that requires your permission to shift your sexual energy, to change the flow of your sexual energy. Because it does look like you have a star. The one that is attached to you, the one that you wish for yourself and you always kind of wished you had. And then the one that's actually popping up in real life that you have identified. So, giving yourself permission to... But why? Why do you consider it such a radical shift? Why do you feel you have to give yourself permission to gravitate towards this? Oh. Ten of Swords. Because it requires an ending? And it requires an ending and you moving on? Is that what that is? Is that what that is, Chief? You're pulling up some Chief energy today. Something call you Chief. Is that what that is? Is that why you have to give yourself permission? Your sexual energy wants to shift radically, and it needs permission to do so. Is that the bare bones of it? Is that the rough translation of it? You also have to give yourself permission to commit to that change. And I said, why? Why? It's coming across as introductory. If it's not... Don't let that page of wands deceive you. It's coming across as introductory in that way of sexual energy. In other words, that hasn't happened between you two. But that's not to say you don't know this person. Okay. Okay. Good tarot, a good tarot reader asks questions and then get answers lifetime. Okay, you just saw it. I said, why? Why do we have this massive need, desire for permission to shift our energy? Why do we have to commit to the change? Why can't Capricorn just go over there and be like, hey, can I buy you a drink? What the fuck? Why is it so complicated, Capricorn? Here's why. I got a Ten of Swords. Ending. And then, guess what? Lest we forget, the Six of Swords was crossing this whole concept to begin with. Not only an ending, but transitioning outwards from that ending. Okay, I got it. Okay. So there's something here that has not been cleared up yet, either on your part or their part. But somebody here needs to transition away from a Ten of Swords. Somebody here has to give themselves permission to transition away from something that requires an ending. And this is a radical thing. It is a big thing, and it requires one's permission as well as commitment to the principle of the Tower. So that means somebody here is aware of the Tower. Okay, and it requires ownership of it with the Hierophant. Okay, so again, not a casual decision. So, this goes beyond, baby. This goes beyond your sexual energy. Well and above and beyond it. Otherwise, this wouldn't be here. Okay. It's kind of like, all my life I've been waiting to meet my equal. Okay. Show me the Six of Swords. Is this hypothetical? Is this actual? It's whoo! The heat is just rolling off of this thing. Oh my, oh my, yes. Yeah. No, it's there. Yeah. Oh my, yes. It would just be so much easier if you could leave the passion behind, am I right? If you could just move away from that, this whole thing would go away. Well, It's not so easy to turn our back on the star, is it? Yeah, I know. That causes you a lot of conflict, a lot of pain. I'm assuming it's you. Of course, it could be them too. Whoever here is designated as requiring an ending that would radically allow their energy to shift with permission. Okay? The passion, that very thing that is so hot and intense and is driving, and it just hits your energy in the middle of the night and makes you feel like a burning inferno. That's that very thing that keeps you up at night, keeps somebody up at night with the Nine of Swords, to the point that we're overthinking it, we're in pain. Okay, it's yeah, there's that Ten of Wands. And the more that we don't make a decision, the more it's going to get like this. Okay. Yeah, so it's right now I don't see, it's the understanding. Permission is required. It's the understanding that change is required. It's understanding that the Ten of Swords is prevalent. So this is hypothetical. It's knowledge that we have, and it's not particularly the knowledge we want to have. Okay? So we have not given ourselves permission to engage in this energy. It's the awareness that we have met our equal, or at least, how can I say this without sounding fucking cheesy? We have met our star. We have met our dream. You know, dream within a dream. Perhaps you do dream of your person. Perhaps they dream of you. You're both reflecting stars. That's possible. It doesn't help you. Wish fulfillment on a large scale. You are yourself. It is your dream come true, honey, just because you have such... I don't know at what point... It's almost like your energy saying, I never thought... I always wanted to meet someone like me, but I never did. Perhaps my expectations were too out of control. Perhaps my desires and my sexual energies and my sense of self and direction and steadfastness and stability, perhaps those were all out of place. Perhaps I was wanting for way too much in the past, and it was just a ludicrous fucking concept. Until one day it wasn't. You have a radical shift in energy, but it's on a hinge of approval. Somebody does. You or them. And it's that very thing that keeps you up at night. Somebody keeps them in pain. We want to move away from that very passion. It would just be easier, right? Compared to the sacrifice required. End of discussion. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. It's the Tower. One of you already knows this. One of you already knows the responsibility. Okay, show me this person. Their energy is the Star. Could literally be an Aquarius, but it doesn't seem that way. I mean, it could be, don't get me wrong. It's like that's your interpretation, is the very thing that you've always desired the most, and it was always with you. Incompletion, sense of yourself. It's like I always... Damn, the way you're looking out over here. Show me the stars, please. Show me the star for this person's energy. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. No shit. Yeah. Well, in case we didn't pick up on it already, we are mirroring each other. They see the same in you. Four of Wands. This obviously, honey, goes well beyond sexual energy. Again, this is why we're here. This is why we're here. I'll tell you what, honey. I need to go to the pool after this one and cool down. Ah, fuck! Nine of Cups, Four of Wands. Yes, yes. Nine of Cups is the lesser representation of the star. It's another form of wish fulfillment. They're just reflecting it back on you. Okay. They see that same sort of, this is my ultimate energetic partner. Okay. Someone who can meet me where I am, too. Two are throwing it back on each other. Okay. That's why you're kind of gazing so hardcore at this person. It's not a coincidence. Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Star. Yeah. There's a reason why that kind of crossroads energy is so strong. The Hierophant over the Tower is not a small energy. It's the changing of one's course of life. It's not just the sexual energy. Again, that's why we're here. I'm trying to tell you and impress upon you this goes so much more than that. Yes, it is your equal. In terms of wish fulfillment, they see you that way too. Or they interpret your energy that way too. Okay? They've probably always kind of wanted to meet someone like them too. Someone who could meet them where they are. And they've probably have not had successes in that. Kind of like you're over here always wishing you had met someone more like you. That met your sense of stability, grounding desires, grounding principles with long-term vision, which is also the Star. Someone who can methodically work through their goals just like you do. Okay? Someone who is also in touch with their core principles just like you are. Someone who is also in touch with their sense of self, their body, their mind, their spirit, their sexual energy, their love, their contributions. They have most likely desired to meet someone always like them as well. It's you two are marrying. Okay? And you're both marrying under the Star. And that's phenomenal. It's beautiful. I know what you thought. You thought, I was just thinking about flirting with them a little bit. I didn't think it was going to be all that. Well, actually, the Capricorn I'm talking to today already knows this. You know this goes a little bit more than sending a text to this person, right? Their sexual energy towards you is the Six of Wands. A little bit of runner chase here. I don't know how far that goes, but yes, confidence. A little bit of teaser energy too in this deck. Yeah, the Six of Wands, a little bit of a teasing energy. I'm sure they like to tease you. In fact, they might even said, Capricorn, just teasing you. Just teasing you. They might have said that actually a lot. P.S. This person might have a great ass. Very athletic. That's another reason I use this. Did I say that already? I apologize if I'm repeating myself. One of the many reasons I use the tarot deck of sexual magic is so I can pick up on specifics. So in this deck, outside that level of confidence and the teasing and the flirtation, we also have someone who kind of likes to showcase their assets, but in a nice way. Okay, not an all-in-your-face way, but they're just like, oh, you know, I just put these shorts on today just because it's just so hot. You know, it's not that I'm trying to show off my legs or anything. It's just hot. By the way, did I tell you, like, oh, that? No, I've just been working out a little bit. It's nothing. It's no big deal, you know. But thank you. I think my legs look good, too. Six of Wands, something like that. Oh. Feels good. Beyond that sexual plane of energy that's here, but it hasn't happened. Feels good. It feels warm. It feels natural. They like it. They like it a lot. Oh, Jesus. As my ancestors, my Irish ancestors would say, oh, sweet Jesus. I need to go jump in the pool after this one so I can see why it's that very passion that puts somebody here in that headspace pain of overthinking it, because it's just so fucking intense. It's so fucking intense, but then it reinforces the tower. Double down on that tower. That's double tower. We got to double down on the tower. It's like we have to have permission to shift the energy, to change direction, to change focus, to change, to move forward. And it will cause, somebody has to require 10 of Swords in order to do this. And it's Spirits like Tower. This is non-negotiable. Damn. Damn. Okay. Justice, Knight of Pentacles. But, however, despite how good their energy feels when it expresses itself to whoever that manifests in real life, it comes out as Knight of Pentacles to Justice. In other words, they try to abide by a certain level of fairness. They don't take anything too far, nor are they too fast. Okay. That's it. Their energy has kind of like a stop point. It's a well-intended stop point, and it's the idea of I have to keep the balance. We have a certain pace here. I can only show so much of myself to you. Something like that. So it's a well-intended stopping point, as far as I can tell. But you both radiate a certain level of intensity where, like I said, I just have that feeling both of you, either of you, never thought you would ever meet anyone like you, right? Coming from that space of desires and feeling so strongly about yourself, meeting someone who is your equal level of desires and things like that. Show me this. This is amazing. This is an amazing reading. Show me this Page of Wands, please, for strengths. Which one for strengths, please, for Capricorn? It's not right. Show me this Page of Wands, please. Show me this Page of Wands, please, as strengths for Capricorn. So all the heat and intensity that rolls off the both of you gets Page of Wands. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Show me that Page of Wands, please, as strengths for Capricorn. Somebody here has very long hair. I see that. Dark. Show me that Page of Wands, please. Oh. It feels so fucking good. No matter how small the communication is. Oh my god, it feels so good. I got news for you, honey. Just be careful, because I am happy for you that you found your equal, as complicated as it is and as it requires as much change and shifting as ending as both of your energies are being marked by. You're both kind of meeting in the middle here. There's a recognition from at least one of you, most likely both of you, about what is required. So please be aware that while I am happy that you feel so good and that you have clearly identified in this lifetime someone who is your equal, when you engage in it, even on the smallest of pages, you explode into a Nine of Cups. That same Nine of Cups they were marked with, you are too. And it's the pleasure aspect. When you communicate with this person, it pleases them and it pleases you too. So again, that's the maturity speaking to the both of you. When one of you feels pleasure, the other person experiences it too. It gives you pleasure to give the other person pleasure, and vice versa. So please know that in this process of communication, I don't care how small it is. It leads to big feelings. Okay? I'm so pleased that you found your equal. But no matter how much you two try to shove this massive fucking solar energy onto pages, it is ultimately causing a strain. When there continues to be no change, but there's a hyper-awareness of needing exactly that. Taking action is the actual obstacle. I say this because I want you... Oh my God. I don't see energies like this a lot. At all. I think the most beautiful and poetic piece by far is that neither one of you... I feel like for both of you, there have been many applicants. None have been chosen, or they failed, or I just settled. Okay? Because it's like my expectations, my hopes and wishes for meeting someone like me, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all that. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Until one day there was a way. So please know this massive solar explosion of energy you both are showing. They try to temperance. They cut it off. Yeah, they're a little flirty. Yeah. They're a little teasy with their energy. Yeah. But then they pull it back. Knight of Pentacles to Justice. They want to keep it balanced, and they slow the Six of Wands, the momentum of their sexual energy, down. They pull it back. That is not a coincidence. You are both, one of you knows, but I'm guessing it's the both of you. I got two towers here. So you can't tell me neither one of you doesn't know about this. That there is massive potential for you to acquire the person of your lifetime. The star that you see in each other, that you both experience equal pleasure with. They pull back their sexual energy. Okay? It makes them happy. The sun is fucking here over that Six of Wands. They love it. They like it. They love it. They want more of it. And then boom, Knight of Pentacles, Justice. Okay, no, so much. Only so much. Only so much. Only so much. Then they pull it back. All right, let's get on with it. The Knight of Swords, under the obstacles, is literally taking action. Show me the Knight of Swords, please. And it is in direct proportion to that downline. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Taking action towards our happiness is the biggest obstacle, Capricorn. Taking action towards our literal happiness is the obstacle. And we don't know if we can do it. The Seven of Swords, which is hearkening back to this, the mental stress. We don't know if we can do it. Because of that Five of Coins, it would require a break. That's the sacrifice. I know. Oh my God. I don't know for who. It's for one of you. I don't think it's both of you, but it's at least for one of you. Oh, taking action towards our happiness is a literal obstacle. Why? The doubts. The doubts why? Because it required breakage. Five of Pentacles. And we also don't want to break with this because we understand it's a potential source or strong source of happiness. But again, that goes back to square one. It would require an ending, a trigger, a tower. A definitive permission element with the Hierophant over that tower that says, I commit to this action. I commit to this change. Oh, and if it weren't for that fire, it was just like, if I could just move the hell on from this, but it stresses you out because you know it's more than fire. It's your equal. You've met your equal. Oh, the Ten of Wands. The opposite. It's a little stressful. You think that sexual tension is a little stressful? It's a little more than that, honey. Talk about a life mate. They're there. They're there. Show me that Ten of Wands, please. Show me that Ten of Wands, please, for the future. Show me. Queen of Cups. I'm sorry. No, that's the Queen of Coins. Sorry. I don't know which way this fell out. I'm going to put this back and try again. If it's meant to be, it'll come back around. I really don't know. It was on the sideways, and I don't want to read the sideways energy. I need to see what... 444. Okay, Queen of Coins, that's you, harkening back to that King of Pentacles energy. The strain, yes, you acknowledge it, you see it. What are you going to do with it? Queen of Coins to the Ten of Wands. I need something a little more definitive than that fucking Four of Cups. Show me. I'm involved in this at this point. I need to know what happens. Show me that Queen of Coins, please, to the Ten of Wands. Nine of Swords. So that mental activity has not resolved. I told you it was going to get worse. It's going to get worse. The more we don't act towards our sun, the more we don't act in our best interest, the more we don't break away, The more we delay a tower that we know is imperative, the strain's going to get worse. So I told you, be careful with those pages. I know you two are exerting massive amounts on energies and you think it's not that much of a big deal because it's on a page, right? Just a little bit of communication, it's a little flirting. No big deal. What you both recognize in each other is that you are each other's equal mates. I bet you dimes to donuts that neither one of you thought you would ever meet someone like you. I fucking bet you. And I don't bet money. I want to see past that. Show me some resolution here. Push past it, Capricorn. Dig deep, man. What do you want to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Knight of Cups. Yeah, because that hasn't changed. Your emotional expression is still there. Your love energy is still there, despite the prevalency of the strain and the mental stress and the physical stress at this point. You are still level-headed. You are still trying to show yourself that sense of self-care, but the strain is with you. You need resolution. So yes, Knight of Cups is looking like many of you are opting to show your emotional expression or your emotional vulnerability, I believe, despite the difficulty or the strain through that Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And that relieves some of the tension, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? I'm not saying you're running out and getting married to this person tomorrow. We got to get out of that box thinking and fucking shitty tarot. Okay, sorry. It is what it is. The Ten of Wands here, the strain, the more, see, because it's the strength. I can just keep that energy on a page. Can you? No, because you have an explosion of emotional activity even when you engage with this person in the smallest of forms. You both do. Let's make that clear. You both understand that there are stakes to be had. You both understand shifts have to occur. They have to. This seems to be like a non-negotiable point, and I keep seeing it on your downline too, with the biggest obstacle is literally taking action towards the sun because we have that mental doubt shit about the breakage. On whose side? I don't know. Somebody here is requiring a Ten of Swords, a Six of Swords, and a Five of Pentacles in order to acquire the tower. Okay? Take that as it will. But I just know this. The more we continue on without resolution, the bigger the strain gets. It's in direct proportion. This admission right here, okay, this person that I have such a strong reaction to, it pains me. I wish I could just move on from it, but I can't. You know why? Because you don't want to. You have your equal here, but you don't have your equal, and that's where the strain is coming from. They're in your sight, they're in your proximity, and you, somebody here, we can't bring it together. Literally. Right there. Outcome. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it got much bigger. The Nine of Swords is still there. The anxieties, the pressure, the pain felt by you as the Queen of Pentacles. And I push past it, Capricorn, push past it. Show me more. What are you willing to do? How are you going to alleviate the strain? Somebody here needs to, okay? And the thing is, I was expecting someone to drop an ending card because it would just be easier, right? Because that's what somebody's energy back here says too. It would just be easier to move on from this. That's not what we want to do. We want to ease the tension. Capricorn's energy says, I want a Knight of Cups to my Queen of Cups. I want to speak through my heart. So what you're going to say, I don't know, but I just know it helps you ease the pain by speaking your emotional truth. And they are, by all rights, receptive. Okay? What that emotional truth is, I don't know. But in your estimation, it seems to help ease the burden. Okay? And I actually have to agree because this little bit of communication explodes in your feelings. I don't think either one of you discusses feelings, and that's probably one of the things that can help ease the burden. So even if there's not activity to generate this midline, we can at least help ease the tension by expressing our true feelings. Okay? Somebody here needs to. Okay. Okay. Show me the Six of Swords, please. Show me the Six of Swords, please. There it is again, the Tower. People ask me all the time why I use multiple decks, just so I can see repeating energies just like this. Oh! I don't know when. I just know it's gonna. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because I see the hive of your mind kicking off. You overthink shit way too much. There's a simple truth in you, and that is you have met your ideal mate. And what are you going to do about it? What are they going to do about it? What are you two going to do about it? Because you both recognize it in each other. I never thought I'd meet someone like me, and boom, there they are. Six of Swords, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It's going to start with you easing your feelings by expressing them outwards. That is you expressing them outwards to your heart's desire in that Queen of Cups energy. That's what I see. Sorry if you don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. Reverse energies as it applies. I don't know why people get so freaked out when I say it's your responsibility or I see you doing it. That's tarot. I'm reading the energy. So if it's the other way around, it's the other way around. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you feel like the timing is right, I call bullshit. Would I say that there's intuitive element here? There's an intuitive element here. And there it is again. When the feeling is right, there's that Queen of Cups energy. We are currently in Cancer season. I don't think it's... There you are. The 20th might be important, but also the implication of judgment when it's time. Some of you want to use your intuition about when it's time to do this. When you can at least ease some of the strain by expressing your natural feelings. I agree with you. The 20th might be important. I don't quite think that's it. The next water season is Scorpio season. After Cancer, because I don't know that you're running around and doing this tomorrow. I mean, you could be. The intuition, I told you. You want to use your intuition about the feeling. Perhaps they do. But I see your energy going outwards. Sorry, it is what it is. 20th, the 22nd, the 2nd. I got Scorpio season here. It could be Cancer season. It could be now. I just... Logically, you want to default to your sense of feeling when it's time. I don't know what that means. Probably when things get to such an intense pitch for you that you don't have any other way to ease that tension except to speak to your feelings. So whatever that means to you, because I keep seeing intuition and judgment, timing. When you feel the timing is right and you don't know when that is, I'm seeing I got news for you, honey. It's going to be this year, 2022. So for those of you Capricorns like, I'm not saying that shit till next year. Oh no, you're going to do it at least this year. So, you got about 5 more months left in this year. You got about 5 more months left in this year. Figure it out. 5 months is more than enough time for you to figure out how to open up and alleviate some of that strain. It may not solve all your problems with this person. It may not get you matched up, but it's a fucking start. I'll take that. I'll take that. Any sort of emotional conveyance of truth. I will fucking take that over this. Nothing. Despite having everything within your vicinity that you have ever wanted or hoped for. Them too. It's not just you. I really, really want that person. I can't have them. No. You are both convinced that you would never meet anyone like you. Someone who knows themselves. Someone who knows how to please. Someone who knows how to love. Someone who has a strong sense of long-term pathway. Who has a fucking vision. You know what I'm saying? The short-term game. The long-term game. And all the game in between that, including your sexual energies, is here. I see the sacrifice required. I believe both of you do. To some extent. I pulled double towers. And I agree with you. It would just be easier to move on. But you don't want to. Neither do they. There's a reason you kind of hang on each other. Even if it's by the fucking fingernail. You still do. I understand the sacrifice that's required in order to access the sun. What happens with that, I don't know. I'll check back on you in 3 months when I do the next round of Intimate Tarot. But I tell you this right now, that 10 of Wands energy, when things get to be so, I told you, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And there's going to come a point in your energy where it reaches breaking point. 19 might be important. The 19th might be important. I don't know why I got that. So, well, obviously 9 and 10, 19. But for some of you, that's a real date. I don't know why. Or it's confirmation of a date. Anyway, the Queen of Coins, that's you. When your energy gets into such a fever pitch of difficulty, dismay, instead of opting to end it, you opt to open up to that person. And that is where your energy feels relief for the first time. Is when we have honest emotional expression. I'm not saying it's going to solve all the problems, Capricorn. No fucking way. I live in the real world. But it's a start. When we can honor our emotions and our feelings, it eases tension. That's what it does. And I see it back here too. But I'm trying to do time checks, and there's this feeling of the timing to be right. And I'm telling you, the timing is right when your feelings, your frustration, the tenseness, the anxiety, the strain, the sexual strain, the physical strain, the emotional strain is so high. Something finally breaks. And your energy starts to come down. The truth of feelings will start there. I'll fucking take that, sure. But it's going to be this year. You got 5 more months. And it does seem to revolve around water. It could be that your person is heavily water-oriented. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we're looking at Cancer season, which is now. Scorpio season, which is late October to late November. It could go out to Pisces season, but I don't think that's right. I do not. No, it's more like this innate feeling about when the timing is right. 2022. Let's just call it October. Let's just call it October for some of you. There might be a lot of progress in this situation by then. I don't know. I don't know. I just see that when you claim your feelings and you express them outward, the tension comes down. The frustration, the pain, and the anger comes down considerably. That's because your person, I got news for you, understands you. What you experience, they do too. It's not just you that's in pain, and it's not just you that's conflicted or confronted. It's them too. It's not just happening to you, it's happening to the both of you. You're both experiencing the strain of this. I promise. Here's the kicker. You're going to sit there and tell me that's not true because everything's on a page. I call bullshit. You know why you're here? You know who you're getting your messages from? Let's not delude ourselves. Sorry. Okay, we've got Leo energy. We have got Sag energy. There's the wreath. That world energy. That world energy. Gift giving. There might be a gift exchange coming up or an important gift in somebody's mind that might represent this kind of energy. But the wreath, for some of you, Christmas time might be very important. We're looking for that emotional anchor. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag, the hot air balloon. Yes, the height of notions, the stress, the heat, all that stuff. Feather, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm looking for some initials. We got Scorpio. The zombie, feeling just the drudgery, the day in, the day out, the day in, no spark, no life. We don't have our equal, we don't feel it. Heavy Scorpio energy here. The great white shark. We also have Pisces, the goldfish, camel, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, the bat. Yes. Again, I always have to point this out. You know, for some of you, this is simply confirmation. Like where I live, there's a very strong or high population of bats, but also the confrontation of those dark, uncomfortable energies. And once we confront them, they cease to be dark and uncomfortable. We can fly with the night, not against it, yeah? The big heart. Yes, I should fucking say so. JLNB. Aquarius, like I said, yeah, saw that a couple times. Heavy Aquarius, heavy Scorpio energy. But yeah, we also have Leo Sag here apparently. Gecko, Aries, Leo Sag, N, H, the Eiffel Tower. Yes, the height of our romantic notions. Infinity Loop. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Okay. It feels like it's been going on forever, probably because it has. J and S. Dog. I love my dog. Of course you do. The clouds, there is a silver lining in this, I promise. And then if you have, you could be dealing with Cancer, but if you have Cancer in your chart, and I'm feeling like for many of you that's the case, please use it. Okay, that's enough. Capricorn, I hope this was helpful to you. Put it in the comments as you see fit. I better see some progress in about 3 months from now. When I do the next round of Intimate Tarot, I want to know what happens with this fucking tower. I want to know what happens with this situation, and I want to know how that went. Let's see. When does that put it? 3 months from now? Yeah, October. Okay, October. I expect to see some progress because now I'm invested in this. I need to know what happens. Okay, that's enough. Capricorn, you put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.